Everybody wants to know, what did Rod Wave say to you?
Yeah, like 3 people done asked me that today. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna say like the specifics, but he was just cool. Like, just he had just he had just like hit me when I got benched and everything, just being supportive, like just sending support. So I was definitely grateful for that. Super cool. So yeah, definitely appreciate it.
How do you guys know each other?
Just from that, I didn't know him before that, and he just reached out. So yeah, and I've been tapped into like for a while. Like I definitely a big fan of his music and everything. Been like that for a while. So I was definitely grateful for that.
The quarterback room at Bama was stacked with Hurts, Mac Jones, one other was Tua.
Yeah.
And so that was a couple of years before you got there.
Yeah.
Did that influence you all going there at all? Or?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely the quarterback culture that they built at Bama. I mean, there are obviously really good quarterbacks that were there before that. But just, me growing up, those being the guys that I saw when I was closer to, like, making a decision and a more conscious football fan. The culture that they built or that they kind of just upheld and especially was there when I got there, that was definitely a big reason. Them being the people they were, especially with just, how the offense had changed when they got there. 100% a big reason why I went there.
Did you talk to Jalen about him deciding to leave after that, before you made your mind up to go there?
About
Jalen's decision to move on and leave Bama.
No, I haven't talked to him about that specifically. Talking before, a lot of mutuals, but have nothing but respect for him as a player from watching film and as a person for sure. Also, like just being at Bama, a lot of people that were that I was teammates with or worked there that were there while he was there, all have so many like great stories about just him as a player, him as a person. Just the mark he left at Alabama. So that whole culture was a big reason why I went there. I definitely have a ton of respect for him.
Bryce, I wasn't sure if Sunday was appropriate, but I wanted to ask you about the touchdown celly that you had after the rushing touchdown. Was that the Cali thing, or what was the celly?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It wasn't John Wall?
Nah. Shout out to John Wall though. Definitely a big part of my childhood. So, but yeah.
It was more a Cali thing.
Yeah.
Bryce, over the past few weeks, teams have really been stacking the box and trying to take away the run and really forcing you to make plays. How have you seen your confidence level in yourself and to see offense raise as you've been able to make those plays that teams are really much forcing you into?
Yeah, just wanted to do what's best for take advantage of what the defense gives. I think that's something as a unit we pride ourselves in. However we can be efficient, can move the ball, and then ultimately, obviously, the goal is to win every game. So for me, I just want to do whatever it takes to do that. I have the utmost confidence in my teammates, and whatever it is that coach calls for us to execute. For me, I just want to do my part in doing that.
Is there a particular throw in the last couple of weeks you're proud of?
Not really. As far as I don't, especially once the week's over. It's not. Feeling pride about something or having an ego about something doesn't help me in the next game, doesn't help me learn and grow, doesn't help me watch film throughout the week. You look at stuff, and if something went well, you think, all right, how can I replicate it? How can I keep doing it? How can I talk to guys and make sure we can do that consistently? And then when you miss something, you look at the film to look at how you can grow and improve. So it's not really a pride thing. It's just more about how I can be consistent and grow moving forward.
Are there particular things you've talked to guys about replicating?
Just technical stuff. Stuff that details, little things that obviously don't want to be public knowledge of route stuff and. But again, it's nothing like, oh my gosh, that was so cool. This is so fun. It's we all kind of have mutual respect for each other. We're all, I'm grateful to be surrounded by a lot of great players. Stuff like that. We expect to make plays, expect to be efficient, and we're all kind of just talking about details when it comes to those conversations.
Coach Canales was talking about the second play, like come out of the huddle with a call, it doesn't show up, so going on to the second play. Was the Thielen touchdown the second play, and how much do you relish when the first one didn't work, now moving on, and now it's baller mode?
Yeah.
That's what.
I know. Yeah, that's definitely a term we use. But yeah, it was Yeah, that was a off the time clock starting the second play, and like you said, that's something that Coach Canales talks about a lot. We talk a lot about in our room. So it's that's part of the plan. Obviously, we want to go through the reads and we want to make sure that we can be as efficient and throw to number one when they're open. But obviously, we play good teams. The guys on the other side of the ball get paid too. So it's competition, and when that isn't there and we're off the time clock, starting the second play is something that we work on. We emphasize a lot. We talk about it, and me just want to be the best that I can be to be efficient and operate the offense is definitely something that I take pride in.
Is when that time clock expires, the alarm's going off in your head. Is that maybe where you kind of subconsciously kind of let loose and just go play?
It's just it's not the goal every time you drop back is to get through reads, is to throw to number one if they're open, is to get to two, get to three. So you don't drop back hoping things don't go where things are covered. But also we work on it a lot. We talk about it a lot. So I have confidence in when that time comes to start the second play. Confidence in executing at that point too.
Bryce, speaking specifically about you running the ball, you're running the ball a lot more than you were last year. Do you feel more free to run more this year? Well, what's that a product?
Yeah, just a point of emphasis of, like you said, just we talk about starting the second play a lot, and just want to do whatever it is that is best for the team. Regardless of what it is, we want to move the ball, want to score points, and whether it's handing the ball off, it's throwing the ball, it's running the ball myself, it's really just whatever it is that from a play-to-play basis, I try to feel like is the best for the team. So it's not a point of emphasis. It's not something that that we have drawn up. But at the end of the day, we just want to be successful, however that looks.
You're looking at Philadelphia.
Are you making progress on learning how to slide?
We'll see. I feel like I've had some okay attempts. I've had some not great attempts. So hopefully one day I just get it right magically. So we'll see.
Looking
You're
at
going
Philly
up
this
against
week.
one of the better defenses in the league. What are you seeing from them going to?
Yeah, really good group. You could tell they play really well together. Have a lot of respect for them. They execute things really well, communicate really well, play really hard. They're playing really good football. So for us, throughout the week, we know, it's going to take everything to be at our best. We want to do everything we can to give ourselves the best shot to compete and to be at our best on Sunday, and earn the right to try to execute. But we know it's going to take everything. So that's kind of just what the thought is throughout the week.
The two passes you made to Brooks, where you had somebody in your face. For you, is that a play you think you would have made last year or even early this season? It seemed like you were just more confident to make that.
Yeah, I'm not a big look back and look and play what if. I try to make the best play that I can on Sundays. I've always tried to do that. We'll always try to do that. I don't really know looking back, but I'm grateful to have someone like JB. You could dump. You could have some pressure, just be able to dump it off to JB in the backfield. I think probably behind the line of scrimmage and him turn into a 20-25 yard gain, make 2-3 people miss. That stuff is special. So I'm super grateful for that.
On the sliding, Dave says you get down in your own way. I guess what way is that for you?
Yeah, just getting down, I guess. Probably isn't the most conventional. Probably doesn't look the most pretty, but just getting as much yards as I can, getting down. Doing whatever's best for the team.
When a quarterback rips a big run or a touchdown run, can you feel that kind of lift the team and at home the crowd too when the quarterback's doing it?
Again, I think a touchdown or a big play is a big play. We want to obviously be able to be explosive and create those however they come. So there definitely won't be turning anything down to try to do something a specific way. It's just any way that we can execute and be efficient. That's really all the thought process.
And did you see the hit Trevor took?
Not I haven't seen I know I'm sure there's angles and stuff. I saw walking by what happened. But yeah, I don't have I haven't seen a replay or anything.
I mean, there's a lot of talk now whether he's slid a little late or, just little things with quarterbacks. There's been some guys that have fake slid before and gone off for big plays. What's your kind of thought on where a line should be for quarterbacks?
Yeah, definitely above my pay grade. I don't really make the rules on it. So yeah, and I haven't watched it enough to have an educated opinion.